it's me, your girl Ariana Marche, and I am back with another Divine Guidance video. And if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. And if you back again, what's up, girl? It's good to see you. Today's topic is going to be separation and growth. And you know it's time for you to go to the next level of your life when you are feeling alone and kind of like by yourself, but that's okay. Elevation requires separation, baby. I want to get started with this quote that I saw a while back on Instagram, and it says, "A distraction doesn't look like a distraction until it's done distracting you." And that just hit me so hard, y'all. It hit me so hard because that is so true. Like, you'll be entertaining stuff thinking that, this is for you, this is what you should be doing, this is who you should be with, or this is who you should be hanging out with, or whatever the case may be. And that all come crashing down to you like, like you just sitting up there looking back like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have even been doing that, because before these people came around or whatever, I was supposed to be doing XYZ and I was doing good until they came and it threw me off course. So we're going to get started with things that could be distracting you on your journey. Sis, when you are in your season of separation, please just stay single. I know we don't want to hear that. I know we don't like that, because we be wanting a little boo thing, just somebody to talk to, hug on a little bit. But honey, just save yourself the time, because at the end of the day, when you're in a relationship and you have somebody, you're not really alone no more. You don't have to just get up and just think about you or just get you together for the day. You have somebody else's feelings to consider sometimes. Like, would they be okay if I did this, or if I went out, or whatever the case may be. Y'all know how I be. Sometimes it really just can be a distraction, because you don't only have yourself to think about. Like, you're going to want to consider that person before moves that you make. And right now, you don't have time to be thinking about everybody else and what they think. You need to focus on you right now, sis, okay? When you don't really have a purpose for yourself, or you don't have any focus when it does come to dating, you kind of tend to put up with just anything. Some of us more than others, but either way it go, it's stuff that we all shouldn't be dealing with. But instead, you could just take this time to just learn from your past dating mistakes and what you did wrong or what you shouldn't have tolerated, and learn from that and try to fix those things. And just notice how whenever you decide, okay, I'm just gonna get myself together, I'm finna start working on me, I'm finna boss up. Notice how a man come into the picture, whether he's somebody from your past or somebody new. Baby, I will never forget, my mama told me, be careful about what you like, because the devil know what you like too. And he will send you exactly what you like, packaged up, wrapped up, all nice, whole time. That's the worst thing that you could ever ask for. So sis, make yourself and make me a promise right now. Come on, pinky promise. No dating, no men, no nothing. For a whole year, just get yourself together. Focus on you, focus on your bag, focus on that business, that book, whatever it is, that YouTube, all of that. Focus on you just for a year. No distractions, no nothing. Just straight tunnel vision. And when it's time, love will find you. Let love find you. You don't want to be constantly giving out desperate vibes and always being dramatic about it. Let it come to you. You'll be all right. Just focus on you, straight to the vision, and see what that'll do for you. And the next one is friendships. That can be another big distraction within itself. Like, dating is one thing, but let's be real. I don't care what nobody say. The friends that you have could be a way bigger distraction than the person that you are dating, because your friends was there before that men, and they probably gonna be there afterwards. So they really do have a bigger influence on you, because for one, they've known you the longest, and we always let those bonds tie us down. Always feeling like we have to be loyal to people, never switch up, wooty wooty woo. When whole time, hate to say it, you should have been switched up on them and just leave them alone, because they ain't no better. Okay? And sometimes you want to be careful of the people that you keep around, or even new friendships that may come along on this journey. Majority of us may not care for really just having a man around, as long as we have, just a few good friends to fill our time up with. Every blue moon, we'll feel okay. But sometimes that is not okay, because that don't mean that you should put up with things from friendships either. If you want to do it in a relationship, don't do that with friends either, because sometimes people will use you just to hang out with because they're bored, or you fit whatever type of aesthetic or whatever the case may be. Sometimes they'll use you because their other friends are treating them how they're trying to treat you. Now, baby, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And just sometimes you outgrow people who you should have been let go a long time ago anyways, because we have to realize that you can't take everybody with you. Sometimes this next level just requires you and you only. Some people will only pretend like they're supporting you just to be able to say that they was down with you, so that when you make it to wherever it is that you're trying to get to, they can say, oh, I was always there. And you know what? They're going to be expecting a little piece of the pie. And you don't want those type of people around you. You want people around you that are genuinely there for you, genuinely there to support you, sis. Like, you don't want no leeches around you, because the thing is, when you help people, they're going to be expecting that, and they're going to start feeling entitled. You could tell them yes 99 times, but the moment that you tell them no, all hell break loose. You a bad person. They start lying on you. They just will do the most. And you don't want people to fall in love with your hand. You want them to fall in love with your heart. So don't be so quick to try to take people with you or help them out, because notice, when you down, who there to help you? You will literally be stuck giving people your last. But when you just need the smallest thing and you could pay them back double, where are they? Nowhere. And they already don't got it to give, because they was asking you to begin with. And even if they do, that's just how people are. They're users and leechers. Yes, sometimes you do have to separate from old friends when it's time for you to elevate, and that is okay. You want people around you that are fully for you, not okay, wishy-washy. I want to be around you today, then I don't, or they only want to come around when it's your success so they can fake clap for you just to get a piece of the pie. You have to have a high level of discernment when it's your season of separation. That's what you want to be working on in your season of separation. You want to make sure that you're using this time to really grow, so that when it's your time to shine or whatever, you have the right circle of people around you. So that goes hand in hand with my next point, which is preparation. When you're getting ready to go to the next level, you may never know what it looks like. You may never see it. And if anything, it may look like your life is falling apart. But it's like you can feel on the inside, like, it's my time. It's about to come. I can feel it. It's near. Like, everything around you look like it's falling apart, but you can still feel that. That's that passion inside. That's that growth. And that's letting you know that you need to keep going. Don't do anything to mess it up. Just keep pushing forward, regardless of what it looks like around you. That's exactly why the Bible says, walk by faith and not by sight. Because it may never look how you see it in your mind or what you thought that it was going to look like. That's why you should just keep pushing no matter what. It will happen for you. Just keep pushing. But it's not going to happen the way that you think that it should happen. It's not going to happen the way that you think that it should look. It's not going to look like that. But, however, the thing that I can say, when everything looks like it's falling apart, just look as it is. Oh no, this is coming together, as a matter of fact. I know now it may look crazy, it may look like everything is just falling to shreds. But just think about it in the next 6 months. The storm gotta end eventually, sis. You can't be here forever. Like, I don't care if you're in the storm for 2 years. It gotta run dry by that third year. Like, eventually. You got to know that. Stop being sad when you're in your storm. Stop asking God to get you out of it. Instead of asking him to get you out of it, tell him, okay, maybe I'm missing the tools that I need. What am I supposed to be seeing, God? Show me, and show me how to use it and how this will help me to the next level. So many times we pray to get out of it. Stop, because you're prolonging it. Ask him, what is it that you're supposed to be getting? What is it that you're supposed to be learning? Stop being so quick to try to get yourself out of stuff and just figure out what this is trying to teach you. So many of us need to learn patience, and I know I am one of them. In my storms, I'm like, get me out of here. Like, oh my gosh, like, why do this gotta do this? And I've been trying for this long to make this happen, and each year it's failing, growing impatient. But you know what? Now I just let it do what it do. I just let life and let God. Stop trying to control it. I'm just sit here and learn patience, because that's obviously where I was struggling. I'm just gonna learn patience. We're gonna sit here, and when it's happen, it'll happen. But until then, I'm gonna work on being patient and work on other avenues instead. Okay, sis. So stop trying to get out of it and figure out what it's supposed to teach you. And maybe when you figure it out, you're gonna be where you want to be. Okay? But only when it's time. So if it ain't happened yet, it's not time. Or God got something better for you. So just be quiet and be patient. Okay? In that time, come up with 3 different plans for yourself. However, so let's say, you know, you want to go to school, you want to be a makeup artist and a hairstylist, or whatever the case may be. And school just ain't working out, or you just don't have the means necessary for it to be able to fully pay for it, or FAFSA's not going through, whatever the case may be. That's just one roadblock. So create a plan. Don't change up the dream. Don't change the vision. Just change the plan on how you're going to get there. I remember this quote. It said, sometimes it's not the vision that needs change. It's just the direction that you're taking to get there. Sometimes you just have to find another route. Keep the vision, just find another route to get there. So find 3 different ways that this can happen. You may not be able to get into school so that you can learn how to do hair, but baby girl, you can be on YouTube, buy you a doll head and learn. There's people offering classes if you want to learn how to braid or whatever the case may be, and the classes are probably like $300. That's cheaper than school. School $1,600, $16,000. One of them, same thing, $1,600. Sweetheart, work, save you up a little $300, pay somebody to do you a little class, and have them teach you. So many ways, so many avenues, but don't let it stop you or discourage you because one way did not work. And I know this because I'm a living testimony. This is my story. This is my journey. Like, I haven't been able to get back into school like I want to, but that don't mean that I'm finna let that stop me. I'm still gonna be perfecting my craft in the meantime, so that when I get in school, baby, your girl is thebomb.com. Nothing is going to stop me from getting there. So if it's not stopping me, it should not stop you. You get up, you keep fighting, and you keep pushing. Okay? Okay. Period. So our next point, loneliness. The process to a better you will never look like a fun process. It probably may not be a fun process. It probably won't even be one of those feelings that make you feel butterflies in your stomach, that make you feel so good. If anything, it's gonna make you want to vomit, because you're just like, oh my gosh, like I can't get it right for nothing. I done been trying. I done had to cut off friends, had to cut off men, like, oh my gosh. Sometimes you gotta cut off family, but that is okay. That's just all a part of the journey. But instead of looking at it like that, Try to force yourself to see yourself in the future. If you don't go through all of this and you don't learn the lessons that you're learning now, how do you think your future will look like? So you done already dealt with the fake friends, or dealing with people that didn't love you or that was no good for you, or whatever the case may be. Say you didn't learn those lessons and you ended up getting your success. Would you rather them come and tear down your success with that stuff? I would rather learn it now and just get this stuff out of the way so that when I get to where I want to be in my success in life, sweetheart, you know how to handle it. Because when you get those things, you're gonna have to know how to maintain it. And if you don't know how to maintain, anybody could just come in and tear everything that you built down. You can't let everybody around you. You can't let just any type of energies around you when you have the things that you want. It's important. You have to protect those things. You have to protect your peace. Sometimes I know it just feel like, well, dang, like, why me? What am I doing wrong? And sometimes it's not what you're doing wrong. It's just what you have to go through to be able to equip you for the next level. And you think, well, why me? Sis, why not you? Obviously, God sees something in you. You have the power to get done what he wants you to get done in this lifetime. He's not going to put on you more than you could bear. And when stuff starts to fumble and crumble and you thinking that it's looking bad, you should actually take that as a good thing, because, sweetheart, the devil trying you. And he tries you because he sees something in you. People don't rob empty houses. They go and rob houses that they know they got some good stuff in there. I just seen them bring in a 40-inch TV. Oh, they drive this type of car. They be coming out with these type of brands. Everybody up in there got an iPhone. When they moved in, they had this. They sit and they watch that house. The devil be watching you and just staking out, just seeing, ooh, I think God finna bless her. Let me try to tear it apart. You a fool if you go rob an empty house. People don't rob empty houses. They gonna go and rob a house where they know there's some stuff up in there. They got some good stuff. So just take it as they see something in you. Okay, hun bun? It is okay. So don't say why me. Say why not me? Why not me? Obviously, I have the power to get this done. Obviously, I got the power to make it happen. So please, don't get lonely, sis. Keep pushing through. Sis, no matter what, don't run from yourself in this season. Don't run from this lonely season, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, you've been running too long. And every time that you do run, do it lead you to somewhere better or it lead you to a worse place? Exactly. So let's just get it over with. Stop fighting it so that you can get to where you want to be. Okay? So I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat and keep it cute. No. We're going to talk some sense into you. Stop running from it. You're just going to have to be lonely for right now so that you can get to where you want to be. Most girls do not like to be lonely. That's like every woman's vice, like their kryptonite is just a loneliness. But I feel like every woman should experience that, because if you don't know how to be alone, you're never going to know how to be with people. Remember that. If you don't know how to be alone, you're never going to know how to be with people. Okay, and now for the last one is purpose. Pay attention to what excites you in this lonely season. When you're by yourself, what makes you feel good? What excites you? Whether it's journaling, reading books, old cartoons, poetry, drawing, helping people, fashion, whatever it is that excites you. Pay attention to it, because it may be connected to your purpose. If you like getting up and doing hair every day, or you're good at doing people's hair and it makes you feel good about yourself once you do that, pay attention to that, because that 9 times out of 10 is connected to your purpose. And usually these are always things that we overlook, or we feel like, yeah, that's regular to us. These are things that we do without effort, but since it don't feel like much to us, we just kind of like, that ain't gonna do nothing for me. That ain't, whatever. It ain't that great. Like, whenever I tried to do it in the past, you know, my family, they didn't really agree with it. They didn't feel like it was that much. Or my homegirls, they kind of itched on me when I tried to do that. So, nah, that's not that great. That's nothing. Pay attention to that. Because 9 times out of 10, it's something. There's anything in you that makes you kind of burn with passion on the inside, that makes you feel good whenever you do these things for others or help others do these things or whatever the case may be, 9 times out of 10, that has something to do with your purpose. So take that time to just evaluate, sit down, write it out, get you a journal, write it down, figure out why it is that you love to do that. When did it start? 9 times out of 10, it started in your childhood or sometime when you was in school at an early age, and it's something that stuck with you, but you just lost your touch with it. Go back and dig into yourself and find the things that you lost touch with. Just try to start back doing them again and see how they make you feel. And if they make you feel good, they make you happy, they make you burn with passion on the inside, keep doing it. Find ways to make it bigger. Find ways that you could put it out there and share that with the world. Before you know it, you'll be big. You'll be making money off of it. Who knows? But just find that. Do it. Keep doing it. Stay consistent with it. All right, sis? Just go back in, dig inside yourself. Use this time. Don't use this time to just feel like, oh my gosh, there's nobody around me. I'm not doing nothing. I'm sad right now. Like, oh my God, don't be that girl. Like, be the girl that just finds a way and makes a way out of no way. It don't matter what it looks like around you. Get up, find something to do. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't let yourself sit in misery for so freaking long. Misery loves company. You don't want to be miserable. You need to know how to sit in your own company. Learn how to love yourself. Learn how to treat yourself. Learn how to talk to yourself. Learn what you like. Learn what's your gift. Learn what you can give back to the world. Okay, sis? I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we'll see you for the next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sending these videos to someone that it could help. Please, please, please be sending these videos. All right? Love y'all. Bye.